Alright, trash kickers, welcome to Brutal PowerSlave gzDoom Director's Cut. It's pretty sweet what I did. I've been, my last couple videos were me messing around with Sergeant Mark's Brutal Doom version 22, the beta test 6. So I wanted to get better, wanted to get more used to the new gzDoom. So I took PowerSlave and got it running with the new gzDoom and everything working. And what I did is I gave it a 25 mat weight loss. So you don't keep running through Karnak and through the Ramsey's tomb and going through maps 2 and 3 times. You don't have to do that no more. Like when you go to get the feather at Horace Peak, you go from the tomb of Ramsey right to the magma field, and then to Horace Peak. So that's the shortest mission. That's short. Like at the beginning, you go to Karnak, and then you go to the sanctuary, and then you get the sandals and the shawl. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I improved a lot of things like the underwater explosions and the torch. The torch don't just light up the world anymore. Here, I'll open up Slade and show you. Yeah, and you got to run the movies wise. I sent the movies wad with it in the zipper. You got to run that. I tried putting it in there, but it still wouldn't let me do it. Even after taking all that out, it wouldn't let me do it still. Yeah, it's different, man. I got a lot of ACS now. I'll show you the way it's done, and I learned how to do it through the new Brutal Doom version 22, that beta test 6. So from here down is everything I put in. I got force fields and I did a weapon inventory, and I did this just for Timmy if Timmy ever plays this again, because he was crouching and punching because he refused to play it like the old school PowerSlave game that was on the Saturn and on the PlayStation. They also had it on PC, but the PC version sucked. The Saturn and the PlayStation versions were pretty kick-ass. But yeah, I even put a shout out. This map weapon inventory compiled ACS was inspired by Timothy Brown. So when you grab a weapon in map 4 or map 2, you get the pistol. It's gonna follow you throughout the game, the rest of the game. You ain't gonna lose it. You don't have to go get it again and go through the ding. I gotta find it in a secret or anything stupid like that. It loads up, man. This is all loaded with each map. Because it tells it to. Right here, like, see, it'll map 70, 70, map 70. And then it goes down to here to map 70's inventory. And then that's all that gives inventory. See, you get all your inventory. Each line gets longer and longer as you get when you finally get to the manacle, and then after that, But yeah, it's got I got all the alien spaceship maps in there too. Yeah, I'll show you. It's 70 maps altogether, and It only uses one end map. I made it the good ending. There ain't no, I didn't put no satellite phone or no stupid computer radio or what any of that crap. You just play it, and when you get to the end, either if you go to the alien spaceship and blow it up or not, you still get to live and get out of there alive. you know, you know. But yeah, I'll even run it here. But yeah, it's crazy. I had to learn how to do the ACS. It was a lot. And what's cool with this computer, I can compile this. This is that MacBook Air from 2016, running Windows 10 because it has a Intel i5 in it. So I'm able to run Windows in an Apple. So it's pretty sweet. And it runs pretty good. I tell you what, this thing, it fussed a little, but it didn't fuss half as much as my AMD Ryzen 5 with Radeon graphics laptop, my HP Pavilion. It hated building this game, man. It hated it with a passion. That thing ran like crap building it, you know. But this thing did all this project no problem, and I had to do a lot of converting because a lot of stuff was different, like sound sequences were different. I had to I had to do all this play no stop cut off. The way this is written is different, man. But my custom stuff was fine. But the regular mechanics of Doom, it was different. And then for status bar info, you just got to make a text now. And then it automatically compiled it. It's all colors and everything, man. Yeah, because my status bar stuff wasn't working. And then the Z-map, and I was doing this before. I discovered it by mistake. But Z-map info works with the new gzDoom, which it didn't work with any of them other than the old stuff like I used to use, the 1.8.2. But yeah, and then here, I'll show you. You have to do this. You got to put map. I was already doing that, and then some of them weren't like that, and it wasn't playing the music or doing the sky or anything. It wasn't working properly. But yeah, it's gonna run great, man. I went through every map that's in here. I even load the artifacts with the ACS as well. Also the artifacts, see right here. See, and if we could even look at it in ACS language, gzDoom, to color it up, but it won't stay like this because this is just the text that the computer uses to reference it. But yeah, it's simple, man. And what's cool is you can make them named now. Before you could only do it from number 1 through 999. You couldn't name them, but now you can name them. So you can, and you know what? My first project that I build from scratch with this engine, this 4.14.2, is I'm going to make all my ACS internal. I'm going to make it all internal with this system, this SRC archive and ACS archive system. I like this, man. They made it simple. And everything works, man. Other than that, everything was, there's just subtle differences in the, you can't change the player's number anymore. It's got to stay 0. It's stupid. Even if you use the thing change TID code, It don't work. Nothing will work. I had to put here, I'll show you. This is crazy what I did. Dang it, where is he? Where's the dang, there he is. I had to put it in his death. All his deaths I had to put. I had to put the code. I had to tell it what to run, the ACS. Yeah, I'll find one. Right there. ACS execute always 500. Because this was before I discovered that you could name it. Because I put a named one in there, and then I compiled it. I went to compile it, and I was like, while I was compiling, I was like, oh crap, it's a name script. It's gonna error it out. But it did it. It flew, man. It worked. So I started naming scripts. I was like, cool, I don't have to worry about conflicting numbers, you know. But it's 500 anyways, and then I'll show you. It's in the, I'll show you in the reference. Player death. And I have the player fell too far in the script 500. So when he falls, and what's crazy too is thing destroy doesn't work anymore. Either it won't kill you. You have to use damage thing, and then I gave it one point under 1,000,000 damage, and even in God mode, you splatter. Doesn't matter. It's sweet, man. So yeah, that's compiled ACS. It's the player death library, you know. And then I could have kept adding other stuff if I got offhand. That's what's cool. You can keep adding more to this text. And then you just keep compiling it. Recompiling it every time you add to it. Then you stick it back in here. Okay, enough of this jibber jabbering. Let's start the game up and I'll show you how it looks. Cause see, at first it looks like poop at first, because the engine, you got to play with it, whatever your computer is, however it runs. You have to adjust it to whatever computer you have. See, this is just an i5 with integrated Intel HD graphics, you know, the crappy HD Intel graphics, but it runs fine. I wonder what happened. There it is.
Van Ackerson computer keys. Made with real intelligence.
RI instead of AI. That's what I say. Yeah, and it still plays the little movie and stuff. Let's see, it's Brutal PowerSlave gzDoom Director's Cut.
Example of civilization that all other nations.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. Everything was different. It wouldn't fly. I couldn't get them to fly. Then I had to go in gzDoom in the PK3 for the new gzDoom, and I had to find how it was written, and it was different. It was just, instead of flight, it was called power flight, and it had to be in parentheses. And before it wasn't in parentheses, it was just flight. Yeah. It wouldn't fly. I was like, what's going on? It ain't flying. Yeah, you little bastard. Yeah, that's what I say. Your mama. Plus, this thing doesn't lag so bad with this screen capture, I noticed. It doesn't lag as bad as the AMD does. Yeah. But I like it. It's sweet, man. See, we can go somewhere else. Let's go to map 42. Oh yeah, this is a slave camp. This is a kick-ass map. And see, I got everything. I got my my torch. Got the machete. Got the pistols. You know? Because you already got these weapons. You already got them, so. Got the torch. I think that's it, though. Oh, yeah, I went to the Hecate Marsh already. Oh, yeah, they've got the mummy staff, too. Yeah. Wah, wah. Oh, I killed myself. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that weapon. Yeah, and I made the blood fading screen. I made that part of it so it gets redder and redder as you just sit there and wait. Oh yeah, and I can still jump. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You can hear my blood running. It's great. Yeah, well, I already put the I replaced the old PowerSlave with this PowerSlave, and it has a different link address, so I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video, and I'm also going to edit the link in the old video and put this new link in there too, so either video you'll be downloading this one, the Brutal PowerSlave Director's gzDoom Director's Cut. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. Yeah. Yeah, the secret, and you get on the alien spaceship by in the Canyons of Chaos. That I use that secret exit. I use that one, and then they're all chained together after that. You go through the first the computer area map of the ship, and then you go through the security area. And then after security area, after you take out the security area, you take out the communications. And then after that, you go to the main bridge and you fight Anubis, which is actually the frickin' devil. You're fighting him, man. He's in a robe. Excuse me. And then you blow the ship up. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, that all works. Yeah, it's crazy, them 3D, when you make a door using a 3D floor, a dummy sector, and you're raising the floor and ceiling up to make it like a door, and then you give it sound, and you pause, to make it like it's an actual door, because you got to do that when you're using 3D platforming, multiple levels. You got to use them doors, and man, they don't work if you have it for press use. It doesn't work. You got to have it for bump. It has to be front side only and bump, and then they work. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff wasn't working, and I figured that out. And that's because it's different than the 1.8.2. That old 14, 15-year-old version. Yeah, it's old. That version's old, man. But, all right. Yeah, I'm going to leave the link in the description, and y'all download it and play it with the new gzDoom. This one right here, 4.14.2. All right, Stavi out.